Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Game to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Joe Mixon.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. A draw play for Mixon. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Again, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 6.
And the Bucks with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Mixon, the ball.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon fights through one man. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Again.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 16. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Brings up
2nd and goal from the 1. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
3rd and goal. Burrow steps away, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Bucks now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Leonard Fournette.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5. And a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Mayfield to Evans on the slant. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The numbers for Evans a week ago: 4 catches, 102 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 31 yards there and a first down.
31 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? the back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Mixon with him. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. These two teams all tied after 1. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the run, it's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
6-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Boyd. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 27-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Traquan Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Mayfield being chased out left. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
The ball carried by
it's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Buccaneers.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Darren Lee there to get him down. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Bucks passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Clock running. The Bucks trying to go quickly and get set.
At the 2-yard line.
He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels, because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you're trying.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down
and unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So a very tight first half. We head to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. Excellent games in the late afternoon window.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Mayfield. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. It's Mayfield. He's got Evans. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And the 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Leonard Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage, they can often throw it over your head.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Mayfield. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Buccaneers.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Mayfield to throw it. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The 34.
Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Leonard Fournette.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level to make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he's into the clear. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Touchdown, Bengals.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
The Zerline now for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Buccaneer 1st down.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. DJ Reader there on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Completion left side to Miller. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Rolling to his right. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Bengals 5-yard line. That's the end.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. D Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucks are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. So a big play coming now for the Bucks as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Cincinnati Bengals.
23 yards on the play.
1st and 10.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run here with Mixon. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Tyler Boyd.
Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. David Njoku with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Airing this one out for Evans. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Intended for Mike Evans.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield with it once more. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 47-yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He's got his man, Boyd. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Mixon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Next to score, Bengals.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick some.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
D. Ford. Joe Burrow sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively.